What's up everyone and welcome back to another episode of Retail Nightmares. Tonight on Retail Nightmares we're going to take a look at the top 5 moments that rude cops got owned. Sometimes the same police officers who are meant to serve and protect try to power play or go outside of their jurisdiction, or just be Karens in general. Now we have a lot of rude cops to get through, so let's jump right into it. Okay, so this gentleman was driving his car and basically he got a traffic violation because this cop accuses him of running a stop sign. The gentleman is very polite about the situation and understands he got a ticket, but the police officer refuses to hand it over. This police officer refuses to hand over the ticket while she hovers her hand over her weapon. This police officer had looked up his license, rego, insurance, asking him every question in the books and accusing him of being on parole and probation, which he isn't. This went on for such a long time that it was pretty much an interrogation at this point, and he was literally accepting his traffic violation and trying to take it, and she wouldn't give it to him. That is until this gentleman's mother comes outside of their house and completely puts this cop in her place. Let's have a look.
Any of your questions, give him your ticket. This officer is right here harassing my son. She already have his driver's license, registration, and car insurance in her hand. She's asking if he's on parole or probation, and he has to answer her. He said, no, he's not on parole or probation. I said, go give him the ticket, and she will not. She's just standing there. What are you waiting for, ma'am? For what? For a traffic violation? Okay, but you're making this dangerous. You're escalating it. Go give my son his ticket, and we will take care of this in court. You will not be the judge and executioner on this property right here. You will not. Go give my son his ticket. You have his ID. You can easily run his ID and see if he's on probation or parole. Not this child. Then go do your job. Why are you standing there? Why are you holding on to your gun? Why? Your hand is on your gun. Go run his ID.
Okay, so this gentleman was coming out of a convenience store and noticed that a Karen was coming out as well and walking to her car, which was parked in a disabled parking. Obviously, this Karen was not disabled, and when this gentleman called her out for it, she said it's okay because she's a cop. This Karen tried to justify herself parking in the disabled parking because she was an off-duty cop. The gentleman called her out for her behavior and completely put her in her place, leaving this Karen with no other choice but to get her husband involved because she parked in disabled parking. This off-duty officer got really upset and wouldn't hand over her badge number, but this gentleman knew the law and told her that if she doesn't hand over her badge number, he will be reporting her, and that's exactly what he did. This really upset the Karen and basically broke her because she realized she was exposed for parking in the disabled parking, using her status as an off-duty police officer to justify it, and then started getting verbally abusive with the gentleman. Let's have a look.
Can you tell him to just leave me alone, bro? What is your problem? Why are you fighting with me?
Miss, I don't have a problem.
I understand, but you were parked over there. There was nowhere to park. I pulled up for 2 seconds.
But it's disabled parking spot.
Okay, so why is it bothering you so much? Are you disabled? Were you trying to park there?
Maybe I am.
But why is it bothering you so much? Hi, everybody. How are you?
My father is disabled.
Okay, but was your father here trying to park here? If your father was here, I would move in 2 seconds.
But you shouldn't park here. But you told me you were a police officer.
And I am a police officer.
You're a Haver police officer.
Not a Haver police officer.
But you did earlier.
But I am. I'm a Revere police officer.
Revere. What's your name?
My name is Christina.
What's your badge number?
I'm not giving you my badge number. No need to give my badge number.
But you have to.
No, I do not have to give you my badge number.
If you identify yourself as a police officer, you have to give me your badge number.
You want me to call my husband?
Call your husband. Here we go. JFN 69.
Minutes to really lose it.
But you're a police officer.
He won't let me move, bro. Tell him to let me move.
You're a police officer.
I saw you pay for the food at the chicken place, but I didn't see you pay for the dogfish. What's this sticker, man? What's this sticker?
Okay, so this gentleman was driving his car and basically he got flagged down because apparently he wasn't wearing his seatbelt. The gentleman claims that he was wearing his seatbelt and he doesn't accept the fine that he's given. This police officer was being pretty nice to the gentleman he has pulled over until he made a snark comment towards the gentleman he pulled over, and the gentleman in the car absolutely lost it. He completely puts this police officer in his place for making the snark comment towards him, and if you pay attention closely, this officer is is trying to deceive him into thinking if he doesn't sign, he will not go to jail, except this gentleman makes him admit that if he does not sign, he will get a warrant for his arrest. The second this cop makes a snark reply to this gentleman, he absolutely loses it and puts the cop in his place, calling him just about every name in the book. Let's have a look.
So what?
Are you refusing to sign?
Do I have to sign it?
I'm giving you the option to sign it. Are you refusing?
Do I have to sign it? If I don't sign it, will I go to jail?
Are you refusing to sign it?
If I don't sign it, will I go to jail?
No.
Are you sure?
What did I just say?
So if I don't sign it, you will not pull me out this car and take me to jail?
That is correct.
You will not issue a warrant out later so they can take me to jail later?
If you do not comply with the citation or appear in court
Boy,
on
your
the
breath
assigned
stink
day,
like on my mama.
you will have a warrant.
All right, man, give me the man.
Okay, are you going to sign it or no?
I'ma sign it, you dumb. Duh. What you thought? If I said give me it, I'ma sign it.
Well, then sign it, sir.
Give me the hand, man. I don't want to reach in your hand and you pop me. No, you mother, man. Court. Man, hurry the man. Pathetic. Your whole squad pathetic. My mama.
All right, sir. There's your copy.
Appreciate you.
No, I appreciate you.
Get on, boy.
Okay, and this last clip today is actually going to be a rude Karen who tries to own a very nice cop, and this police officer completely humiliates her. Basically, this Karen had made a false assault accusation, and the police officers arrived on scene, and she started belittling and offending literally all of them. The officers all kept their cool and played this extremely well, as this Karen sat there abusing all of them. This Karen then mocked them for not having college degrees, which they actually did, and then went on to talk about how she's a lawyer, to which the police officer proves she isn't. After the officer makes a complete fool of this Karen and humiliates her, she's left with no other choice but to start screaming at the top of her lungs for help, as if the police officers weren't already on scene. This was one of the most humiliating things I've ever seen happen to a Karen, and she definitely got some humiliation for trying to own these very nice police officers. Let's have a look.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay.
Look at me. What training have you had regarding mania?
Okay. So, we do have an officer here that's
Did you go to
trained.
college, Hastings?
Sure did.
You did? What'd you study?
Social sciences.
Oh, social sciences.
minor in
Great.
psychology.
Oh, you should know a little bit about it then, right? I have a finance with honors degree. I'm a certified financial planner. I'm also an attorney of law, and I know my rights.
What's your bar number?
I don't know that.
You don't know that?
Coming out of my... That's what you are.
No, your behavior is very erratic.
Oh, is it?
And Jamie, every time I just try to have a normal conversation with you, it just goes right to insults.
Is that against the law?
Have a good day, Jamie. We're leaving.
I want him arrested for physical assault, you face!
We're not taking a report.
Thanks for watching, guys, and if you have enjoyed today's episode, please remember to subscribe and to turn notifications on.